What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I am in the office today, a little bit of a different backdrop, just kind of wanted to switch it up, but I do have a monthly favorites video for you and I'm very excited about it. I know I just did a summer favorites like literally a month ago, but I feel like I tried a bit more in the month of July. And normally that's not really the case, especially with beauty things, because I feel like I don't try a lot of beauty products in the summertime, but honestly this month was kind of a slay and I have some really good finds for you. And like I tell you all the time, I love watching favorites videos. I love watching what people buy. I don't know, I'm nosy. I just love it. So I hope you enjoy and we're just gonna dive on into it today. I'll start with the beauty category this month and I'm gonna show you a little hair combo that I've been absolutely loving for the shine and the smell. So my shampoo and conditioner, which I really love the Ouai Gold Lust, that's probably one of my all-time favorite shampoos and conditioners, but I feel like it doesn't really like leave my hair smelling like the way that it does. Like my hair just doesn't hold on to a lot of smells, right? Using this Ouai hair and body mist, which if you've had the body wash or the lotion from this brand, it smells very similar. It's all kind of the same family, like very sweet and floral, but like fresh and just like very, very refreshing, summery, beachy. It's absolutely amazing. And I just feel like it's giving like pool slash like, I don't even know, just summer refreshing smell. And it's not overbearing, it doesn't make your hair greasy. So this little combo that I've been absolutely loving recently is this spray, but then I've been using this Kerastase oil on my ends, and this one, you need literally like the smallest amount of this, okay? This has more of a salon smell to it. Like if your hairdressers ever use Kerastase, it reminds me of the salon, you know? And it's again a super lightweight oil, but I feel like it really leaves the smell of the oil and the mist in my hair, and I just love it. It doesn't weigh it down. It's so just like shiny and like, look at that. I love it. And you guys know I have my extensions out, so I've been trying to take care of my natural hair for the last couple of months. It just feels so great. So I love this combination. Love the Ouai shampoo and conditioner Gold Lust. That's a good one. The Ouai thickening root spray has also been a favorite of mine. I don't necessarily know that that's like actually thickening my hair though. I don't know if that's something that's supposed to come over time or if it's just like a thickening when you spray it. You know what I mean? So either way, that's kind of been like my hair care routine. I don't really do the curly as often as I thought I would because it doesn't really last nicely. Like the first day that I do it, it looks really pretty, and then over the next couple of days, it's kind of like it doesn't look the best, you know? So I feel like I have to wash my hair more when I do the curly method that I showed you guys in my last video compared to how I just do it normally like this. Next up on the beauty category is this new, okay, you guys know that lip peptides are like the new thing, and I was surprised to see Tula jump on this bandwagon just because, like, you know, Tula is primarily a skincare brand. They don't have a lot of lip products, but they just came out with this 24/7 moisture day and night peptide mask, and it's exactly like what you would think. It is just a little tiny lip mask. I'm going to show you on my lips right now. I also have something else that I want to show you lip related that I have, and this is really just like mild. It barely has a smell. They do have one that's pink, like a very bubblegum candy pink that I think is super cute, but it's in my bag. I feel like that one's great for a little pick-me-up when you want some color. And then this is the clear one, but it's so hydrating, not sticky at all. I think that the Revision skincare one that I have shown in a favorites video in the past, it's so moisturizing, but it's also very heavy. And this one is not that way. It's very moisturizing, but it's super light. And I just feel like for the summertime, that's a better option, whereas like winter time would probably be better for the Revision one. And then speaking of colors, this is the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. This stuff from the TikTok, I swear to God. But the reason I really like this one is because the color, it seems like it would be really dark, but it's so nice and like, see, it's just like a little tiny bit of color. It's not crazy, and I don't necessarily think that this has an overwhelming smell either. This one's definitely more vanilla, but it's so nice. I love this for in my bag as well, especially if I don't want to do like a super pinky one. So I'd say out of the three of them, the Tula for like pink is great. Then that one's amazing for clear. And this one is just like a little bit darker of a color. I feel like if you have like a full face of makeup on, you could still wear this on top of pretty much any lip color and it would look so nice. Makeup by Mario blush that looks intense. Like this is such a bright coral or like straight up orange blush. And this is not something that I would typically go for. However, Mario's blushes are so like, let me just show you this. Look at that gorgeous, just like luminosity. That was really extra for a blush. Calm down. But these blushes blend so nicely. I think that on top of like, just if you're doing like a base, which let me show you this. This is the combo. This is the summer combo. And I don't think this was out last month when I talked about my summer favorites. But if it was, I wish I got it sooner because this is, let me chill out. This is the MAC Strobe Dewy Skin Tint, which is a just like really light moisturizing, you know how all of the brands are doing that. They're doing like a skin tint and a moisturizer. It's very in right now to be super lightweight and glowy and dewy, which I have always loved anyway. I am a glowy girl when it comes to my makeup. Even with a full beat, I want to look shiny and glowy. I've just never been a matte girly, but obviously during the summertime, I'm not wearing full face of makeup out and about during the day or to the gym. So I always like trying the new like lighter products. You know, I love the Fenty stick. I love the Hourglass Vanish. That's probably one of my top favorites. This I feel though with MAC, now this is in the shade medium 1, which right this second I think is a great color for me. I have it on right now, obviously underneath my regular makeup, but this tone for some reason I think is just absolutely perfect for me. And I have really warm undertones, olivey complexion, but like look at that. That is so gorgeous. I tested this in Sephora the other day and I was like, this is the only color they had because it was sold out. So I'm like, well, it must be good if it's sold out. I feel like, do you ever get like that when you like see something and you see there's only one left and you're like, well, everyone must be loving it, so I obviously have to get it. I felt about this. And MAC foundations are typically too yellow for me. I have never been able to find the proper shade for my skin tone in a MAC foundation. And back in the day, that was fine because we all horrifically matched our foundations, you know, when MAC was like the it girl. And so when I used to wear MAC foundations, I looked a hot mess. And then when I got older and realized how bad that looked, I stopped wearing MAC foundations. However, I am very, very impressed with this dewy skin tint. I absolutely love it. It does not make my skin break out. It doesn't slide all over the place, but you also can apply regular makeup on top of it, which I think is so important when you have a product like this, because obviously it's expensive. You want to be able to use it in multiple ways. So I can use this on its own at the gym, but just a little tiny bit. Or like today, when I have a full face on, you can put everything on top of it. And in my opinion, I think it looks so fire. So this little combination, the orangey blush, which I don't have on today, I did go with the NARS Orgasm blush. That is probably my favorite liquid blush of all time. And I have a little bit of Patrick Ta just enough on top of it. But this combo is so good. I absolutely love it. And it's just like, you want a little bit, but you want to look just like summer sun-kissed, you know? It's great. And lastly, in the makeup category, this is a Rare Beauty find. I don't think I've talked about this, but I've had this for a little while now. And this is the Mesmerize little highlighter. And it is, listen, it's so hard for me to find a highlighter that I think does not look like speckled or shimmery. It is what I have on my skin right now on my high points. And I think that if I had to choose a top two, you know, Benefit Cookie Highlighter has been my ride or die for years, but I don't think it's so pressed. I don't think that it has as good of blendability as the Rare Beauty one. So I've really been liking this, and I do it with a very fluffy brush. I actually think it's the Rare Beauty brush that's supposed to go with this that I use. It's a smaller, more compact brush, but it's very fluffy. And I just love the way that it highlights. It doesn't look too shimmery, too glittery, or too patchy. And I think it lays so nicely. Honestly, I've been really loving the Rare Beauty stuff. I have her clear brow gel on right now, which I know I talked about in a favorites video. I think it's really good. I freaking love rare beauty products. Lastly, I just want to talk about a scent, and you know that I love my Versace, the blue one, which I honestly don't even know if that's a man or woman perfume. I have no idea, but it smells so great. It is really, really expensive. So is this one I'm going to talk about. I am so not somebody who likes to spend a ton of money on perfumes because I rotate through them so often that they end up just like sitting there when I buy the big bottles. So I ended up getting the little tiny sprayer of the Prada, just the regular one, not the extreme one. And I seriously don't think I've ever had a perfume last as long on me as this Prada one. Erin told me that it's her most complimented perfume. I don't typically get compliments on my perfume because I'm not standing close enough to anybody, but I love this perfume so much. I think it's probably at the very top, like with my Versace, with the, what's the other one that I really like? I can't think of the name of it. I don't even know. It's like the Valentino, that's what it is. I love the pink Valentino with the studded bottle, but this one I honestly think might take the #1 spot of my perfumes because it's warm and like musky, but it also has a little bit of like, I'm gonna put the notes right here because you know I suck at explaining perfumes, but it is so good. And more importantly for me, it lasts on me. Like scents just don't last. I don't know what it is, but this one does. I can seriously smell it all day and I love the smell of it. A couple of random, this is not necessarily beauty, but it kind of is. It's like jewelry. Two things. One is this cutie little Mander's ring that I have. And I got this from Magal Jewelry. And they were, oh, my nail. Don't look at it. They were doing a buy one, get one for whatever the most recent holiday was, I don't know. So basically it's free. And I just thought it was really cute. I really liked the font. I love little funky rings like this that are just like thin and dainty, and I don't know, I love it. So cute. And then my very first diamond, I did not purchase this. This was a gift. This was an early birthday gift for me. And I don't know actually what the brand is, so off the top of my head right now. So I'm gonna have to ask Lainey and I will report back and put it in the description box. This is like a triple little diamond. Look at this. It's so cute, so dainty. This one's one of the forever bracelets, but this is a like actual gold diamond bracelet, and it's so pretty, so cute, and it's like the first time I've ever had real diamonds on any like jewelry, like actual real diamonds, like a necklace, bracelet, earrings. I don't own like any of that stuff, so it's very special to me and I freaking love it. I'm just gonna include it in my favorites video because I've been like all month I've been like, have you seen my bracelet? I freaking love it. So that is my beauty / fashion faves of the month. Let's go into really quickly the Fleo drops that have been dropping hard this month. They came out with this little like twisted back bra. It's like an open back in this mauve color with the matching shorts. I'm gonna pop a picture right here. This is probably one of my favorite Fleo drops to date. I love the no front seam shorts. I know a lot of you guys always ask me about like what my favorite things are from Fleo. I love their no front seam shorts. I love their bounce 25-inch El Toro leggings. I think those are my top favorites. But the bras, I would say this little one I have on right here, it's like the mini Rainette bra. That's one of my favorites, but not necessarily for working out. Newer like twisted strap bra is so comfortable, doesn't dig into your lats. I got it in a small. No, I'm lying. I got it in a medium. Sorry. I got a medium top and small bottoms. And I just think that if you have a wider back, the smalls, like while it fits me in the boobie area, the back and the lats is just like too uncomfortable for me. So I always size up on that, but then keep the smalls in the shorts. Their entire line this month has been fire. I know they're coming out with some more like neon stuff and a couple of other things that are specific to the games, which is next week, by the way. Intermission, let me just tell you this. I will be at the CrossFit Games with Buff Chick and Fleo did a collab. And so I'm going there specifically with Buff Chick, but I will be also meeting up with Fleo. I don't even know if they have a booth. I'm not sure. We'll be at the Buff Chick booth, and there are a lot of really cool like prize things that you can win from the games. They're doing little events. They're doing a meet and greet booth. So I'm really excited about it. If you are coming to the Fort Worth CrossFit Games, let me know because I'm nervous to get there. Like I'm really nervous to fly there. But I am very excited to be there because I haven't been to a CrossFit Games since Madison, Wisconsin in, when was that? 2017? That's when it was. It's been a minute. So I'm kind of excited to be like back in that world a little bit and just like kind of go back to my roots, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, so I will be there. Fleo will be there. We're dropping some really cute stuff. So pay attention for that. Okay, and my favorite part of the favorites video is the food. You know, I already love the food things, although I really haven't been finding a ton of great protein things this month. I have really been loving the Bear Bells salted caramel and just the regular caramel chocolate bars. I think honestly, that has been probably one of my favorite protein bars I've ever tried. So I've been just kind of in a little bit of a hyperfixation of that. So I haven't branched out. However, I have been turned on, we can thank Lainey for this. I have been turned on to this brand, the Legendary Foods, specifically these little protein pastries and the strawberry. I personally really like the blueberry one, but the strawberry is probably a close second. And the thing is though, you have to toast them. Like, I don't think that they're as good when they're plain. I put them in the toaster. My toaster, the freaking TikTok toaster, has like a pastry setting. So it maybe heats for like a minute or so and it toasts, it gets a little crispy. And for these, it is 8 fat, 22 carb, and 20 grams of protein. Doesn't hurt my stomach. I'm pretty impressed. Like, it's not the best protein thing I've ever had, but I feel like in a pinch or like traveling or something, this would be really, really helpful. So I'm very excited about these. It's just good to switch it up every now and then. You know, I don't eat them all the time, but it's a good little, like, especially if you're a sweet tooth person. I think that the cinnamon rolls are a little bit better. They have them in chocolate. I don't think I tried that, but I like the cinnamon. These I pop in the microwave for just like 15 seconds. Now, it's not gonna have the same like bread dough consistency as a cinnamon roll, obviously, but it's really, really good for a protein cinnamon roll. A little tiny bit more fat in this one, 10 fat, 22 carb, but still 20 protein, which, like, for a cinnamon roll, I mean, if you're somebody who's just like really struggling to stay on track, maybe you just really want a cinnamon roll, but you're trying to lose weight, I don't know. I feel like you have to be realistic with your expectations of these, you know what I'm saying? But they're still really good. Like, I wouldn't tell you that they were good if they weren't good, but just keep in mind that when I'm saying this, they're good for a protein cinnamon roll, okay? So not the best thing in the world. It's not gonna replace a good old cinnamon roll, you know what I'm saying? But they're still good. A bit of a sweeter little not protein, not health snack whatsoever. These little dark chocolate cherries from Trader Joe's. Listen here, we've gone through 2 of these in a week, okay? Freaking amazing. They're so good. I don't even really understand why. It's kind of like dried cherries, but not dried where they're crunchy. They're like date texture, okay, with dark chocolate. So simple, so good. 6 pieces is 7 fat, 19 carb, 1 protein. I mean, it's chocolate covered fruit. What can you expect? But they're like ridiculously good. I don't really know why, but Trader Joe's and their little snacks, they always get me. This is so random. This is so random. But I don't know where I've been. I didn't know that Snickers has peanut butter. Snickers peanut butter flavors, okay? And they come in a little like fun size pack with regular almond and peanut butter. And this, after my lunch, you know how I used to always have a little Reese's Thin? These have replaced the Reese's Thin, okay? They're so good. I'm not even really a Snickers person. I've never like loved Snickers, but I love these so much. I've been eating them nonstop this entire month. Oh, it opened on its own. Oh, well, guess I have to eat it. Lastly, I posted a reel of this on Instagram of these like reheated chicken, or like basically what you can do with leftover chicken. Because I personally, you guys, if you've been around, you already seen my meal prep videos, you know how I like to meal prep and do my foods for the week. I prep all of my stuff individually. So my protein, my chicken breast, and all of that is by itself, right? So I had shredded chicken breast that was done in the crock pot with like this little salsa verde green salsa, super easy. And basically what you do is you take the chicken, you put them in these yellow corn tortillas, warm them up first, fold them over, and you bake them with a little bit of low-fat shredded cheese. And then when you bake them for like 10 to 12 minutes, they get kind of like crunchy and crispy on the edges. And then the inside, I put like fat-free refried beans, the chicken, the cheese, dip it in a little sour cream. Listen, so good. Okay, I'm sure like this is not revolutionary, but it's so good for some reason. Great little summer snack idea. And honestly, it's really high in protein, like for 3 of them, because 3 is the yellow corn tortilla serving size, and then plus the refried beans and the chicken, I use like 5 ounces of chicken breast. It was like a 40-some gram of protein lunch. And I was like, okay, pop off, sis. I love that. I've been eating that literally nonstop for lunch and dinner, so hopefully I don't get sick of it, but it is so good. So check out that reel. And then also, I think I shared this in the last video and then I was incorrect in saying that the reel had been posted and it hadn't been. So I apologize, but I wanna also share the Profusion 7 in Cookies and Cream from Driven. This is the best protein that I have literally ever had for both just regular shakes, but the Ninja Creamy. If you have a Ninja Creamy, you have to try this recipe, especially with the Fairlife milk and the yogurt. It's so high in protein and so filling, so freaking good. I put the Trader Joe's like pretzel slims, the Cookies and Cream pretzel slims in it with some JoJo's. Oh my gosh, so good. And it's just like, it's not gross protein taste. It's not gritty. Seriously, because it's a blend. It's a blended protein out of all the Driven proteins. It's a whey casein blend. So it's gonna have just a tiny bit more fat in it, but so much more satiating and so much more just like rich and better tasting in my opinion, as in comparison to just like a traditional whey. So if you're someone that's very, very picky with your proteins, could not recommend it enough. Let me know if you try it. And I've also done a banana cream pie one that was really good too, but that one was using just regular whey. One more thing, super random, is a show. I don't normally recommend shows on here because, to be honest with you, I have like the attention span of a fly and I don't get into seasons of things very much. However, The Mayor of Kingstown, that is on Amazon Prime or Hulu, I think. And I watched it when it first came out a year or two ago, but they have a new season that just released this last month or so. I just forgot, like I forgot what happened in the show because if I don't watch the show and then watch the next season, I can't remember. I forgot how good that show is. It's crazy though. A little bit of a trigger warning, like there are some really intense things, but if you're somebody who likes like crime, drama, like, I don't even really know how to explain this show, but it's basically like this guy who like acts like the mayor, but he's not really the mayor, and the mayor's like in cahoots with like the people in the prisons and things like that. It's one of those kinds of shows, okay? But I love that. You know, I love me some true crime and all that stuff. So I've been very into The Mayor of Kingstown lately, but I'm really behind now because I'm pretty sure what they released is season 4 and we're still stuck on season 1 because I can't remember what happened. So anyways, that is the last of my favorites. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. As always, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and click that subscribe. See you never miss Monday with Manders. And that is a wrap, okay, from the both of us. That's it for this video. I will see you guys in next week's video.